you should know that this vegetable can actually bring you more harm than benefits if it's consumed in the wrong way. The spinach myth started a long time ago in 1870 with the American researcher Dr. E. von Wolf. One of his articles was published with a typo. The number that indicated the amount of iron present in spinach was missing a decimal point. It made it seem as if spinach contained 10 times more iron than it actually does. The typo was fixed after a few decades, but by then the myth had already spread. Iron's a very important mineral for our bodies, and when we don't eat enough of it, we may get anemia associated with an iron deficiency. It's a disease that normally makes people lose their appetite, feel tired, look pale, lose their desire to work, and have difficulties learning. Not only does spinach not contain as much iron as people thought, it also has a substance called oxalic acid that keeps your body from absorbing iron, causing it to be eliminated through your bowel movements. A large quantity of this acid in your blood could even contribute to the formation of kidney stones and other disorders, especially in your liver. So anyone with kidney problems or rheumatoid arthritis should avoid consuming large quantities of this acid. Apart from this, some nutritionists say that cooked spinach should be consumed immediately because if you keep it in the refrigerator, it may start to produce toxic substances. Now that you know the truth about spinach, you may feel tempted to cut it completely out of your diet, but we aren't through yet. Popeye's favorite food contains antioxidant substances as well as several vitamins. A cup of raw spinach can give you your daily intake of vitamin A and half of the recommended daily allowance of vitamin C. You still need to be careful when you eat spinach. Consume it in moderation and don't overdo it, especially with small children. In order to better benefit from spinach, eat it raw or lightly steamed.
You want the good news or the bad news first? The good news? Okay, good. The good news is that it's rich in iron and magnesium. I mean, it's off the charts. It's also very high in vitamin A, but it's a pre-vitamin A, has to be converted. Vitamin K, tons of vitamin K. That's for clotting. And if you bruise easily, you want to consume that. It's loaded with chlorophyll and also vitamin C. So it's really good for a lot of different things in the body. Folic acid, B2 and B6, that's for the heart. It's also it can improve macular degeneration. It supports the eye, probably because of the vitamin A and also because of all the phytonutrients in there, xanthine and lutein and things like that. Okay, it's an anti-inflammatory, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so that's the good news. The bad news, it's loaded with oxalates, and if you're predisposed to kidney stones, you got to just be cautious because oxalates are certain things in the body that will start to pull calcium and combine and create stones, and that can be very painful. But there are certain things that you can do to lower the risk for oxalate stones. Number one, you can steam the spinach, but make sure you don't go overboard and cook it too much because you just kill everything in it. Okay, so if you steam it, you decrease the nutrition by about 11%. If you fully cook it, like I remember going to an Indian restaurant and they serve this spinach, it's literally been cooking for a long time. There's no nutrition left in that thing. And there's probably no oxalates either, but steaming will lower the oxalate. Putting lemon on it will also help reduce the oxalates. And potassium citrate, okay, so that's a supplement because the citrates combine and actually inactivate the oxalates. And then there's calcium. Calcium will help reduce the oxalate stones because it combines in your digestive system and it won't let it form in the kidney. I like to get my calcium from cheese, and I love cheese. I'm from Wisconsin, and just the other day I had some raw milk cheese from the Swiss Alps. Unbelievable. I love that cheese, and it's from Trader Joe's. They have some really good, great cheeses. So consuming calcium will also lower your calcium oxalate stones. All right, and the last thing I want to mention about spinach is you really make sure that it's always organic, because if you consume just commercial spinach, a lot of times it's from sources that could have been exposed to, DDT and other chemicals that are banned in America, but they come over from other countries.
10 health benefits of spinach. Number 1. The nutritional value of spinach indicates it to be a very nutrient-dense food. It is low in calories yet very high in vitamins, minerals and other phytonutrients. When you consume this healthy food, you don't need to worry about your weight loss diet, as you take in abundant, good-for-you nutrients. This leafy green is an excellent source of vitamin K, vitamin A, magnesium, folate, manganese, iron, calcium, vitamin C, vitamin B2, potassium, and vitamin B6. It's a very good source of protein, phosphorus, vitamin E, zinc, dietary fiber, and copper. Plus, it's a good source of selenium, niacin, and omega-3 fatty acids. Number 2. One of the benefits of spinach is that this green is readily available nearly all over the world. Even though, with its abundant nutrient profile, it sounds like an amazing superfood, it's still easy to find in the market or easy to grow. In addition, it's affordable. Number 3. This is a versatile food. It can be eaten raw in a salad, and is much more nutritious than iceberg lettuce, or a spinach smoothie. Or it can be cooked, lightly, please, and eaten as a dish on its own, or added to soups and other dishes. If boiling, use the least amount of water possible for the shortest time. Number 4. Spinach is loaded with flavonoids which act as antioxidants, protecting the body from free radicals. Researchers have discovered at least 13 different flavonoid compounds that act as anti-cancer substances. The various nutrients offer much in the way of disease protection. Number 5. Another of the health benefits of spinach is that this is a heart-healthy food. It's an outstanding source of vitamins C and A, which are antioxidants that help reduce free radical amounts in the body. The antioxidants work to keep cholesterol from oxidizing. In addition, folate is good for a healthy cardiovascular system, as well as magnesium, a mineral that helps to lower high blood pressure. Number 6. Gastrointestinal health can be guarded by eating more of this food. The beta-carotene and vitamin C work to protect the cells of the body's colon from the harmful effects of free radicals. Also, DNA damage and mutations in colon cells may be prevented by the folate that's present in this green leafy vegetable. Number 7. Some conditions that are identified as inflammatory, such as arthritis, osteoporosis, migraine headaches, and asthma, may be helped because of the anti-inflammatory properties of some of the nutrients found in spinach. Number 8. Studies have shown that consumption of green leafy vegetables such as spinach may slow the age-related decline in brain function. So, eat your greens and keep working those crossword puzzles to keep your brain young and agile. Number 9. Have you heard of lutein? It's a carotenoid found in spinach that is protective against eye diseases, such as age-related cataracts and macular degeneration. There is some indication that it might be absorbed better if you eat it with a little fat, such as a sauce made with tahini, or the food that treating it with may contain some fat. Number 10. The mineral iron is particularly important for menstruating women and growing children and adolescents. In comparison to red meat, spinach provides a lot less calories, is fat and cholesterol-free, and an excellent source of iron. Because iron is a component of hemoglobin, which carries oxygen to all body cells, it's needed for good energy.